up along the way. I've made mistakes, I've had wins, and I've grown a lot. It got us into the game. What I didn't realize then was how much patience matters. I was so focused on the shiny potential that I forgot the basics. Now I'm all about the numbers. Tenants who pay on time and look after the place, priceless. Only to get stung by a new regulation I haven't factored in. Thankfully, we could work some months it feels like nothing's moving, but when you look back and realize the rents have doubled or... Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to get real with you and share some lessons I've learned from 8 years in UK property investment. This isn't going to be one of the flashy get rich quick talks. I'm not here to sell you a dream. I just want to reflect on my own journey, the highs, the lows, and what I have picked up along the way. I've made mistakes, I've had wins, and I've grown a lot. So let's dive in. First lesson, start small but always think long term. When I got into property 8 years ago, we didn't have a big budget. My first buy was a 2-bed flat in Scotland. Nothing fancy, just a solid little place I could afford. I remember being so nervous signing that mortgage paperwork. But looking back, that small step was everything. It got us into the game. What I didn't realize then was how much patience matters. Property isn't about overnight wins, it's a slow burn. That first house didn't make me a fortune straight away, but over time, with rents creeping up and the value ticking along, it's been a steady foundation. My advice, don't wait for the perfect deal. Find something solid, affordable, and think about where it will be in 10 or 20 years. That's where the real growth happens. Lesson 2. Cash flow is king. I learned this the hard way. A few years in, I got excited about a flashy new built flat in London. It looked amazing. Modern, great location, all the bells and whistles. But after stamp duty, service charges, and a tricky rental market, it barely broke even. I was so focused on the shiny potential that I forgot the basics. Now I'm all about the numbers. Does the rent cover the mortgage, the maintenance, and leave something extra? If not, I'll walk away. In the UK, with interest rates shifting and costs like cladding repairs popping up, you've got to protect your cash flow. It's not glamorous, but it's what keeps you going, especially when things get tough. Lesson number 3. People matter more than the bricks and mortar. Early in my journey, I was all about the properties, yields, locations, renovations. But over time, I realized this game is really about relationships. A good letting agent who knows the local market, gold dust. Tenants who pay on time and look after the place, priceless. Even the solicitor who spots a dodgy clause in a contract, they've saved me more than once. I'll be honest, I've had my share of headaches. Tenants who trash a place, an agent who overpromised, a builder who disappeared mid-refurb. But when you build trust with the right people, it makes everything smoother. Treat them fairly, listen, and don't cut corners. It comes back to you. Lesson number 4. You'll never know it all, and that's okay. When I started, I thought I'll crack the code in a couple of years. 8 years later, I'm still learning. The UK market's always shifting. Stamp duty changes, tax rules, interest rates, you name it. I remember buying a HMO in 2020, feeling pretty confident, only to get stung by a new regulation I haven't factored in. Thankfully, we could work something out during the refurb. The trick is to stay curious. I'm part of many investors' networks, chat to other developers, keep an eye on the news, but I've also learned to accept I'll make mistakes. It's not about being perfect, it's about adapting. If you're just starting out, don't let the overwhelm stop you. You'll figure it out as you go. Finally, lesson 5. It's a marathon, not a sprint. 8 years sounds like a long time, but in property, it's just the beginning. We've got a handful of properties now, nothing crazy, just a steady portfolio cash flowing. Some months it feels like nothing's moving, but when you look back and realize the rents have doubled or the equity's grown quietly in the background, there are times we doubted ourselves, like when repair costs ate into our profits or when a deal fell through. But sticking with it, staying consistent, that's what's paid off. If you're in this for a quick flip, you might get lucky, but for most of us, it's about playing the long game, and we're still running the race. So there you go, 5 lessons from 8 years in UK property. It's been a wild ride, and we're still nowhere near the finish line. What's your biggest takeaway from your own journey? Drop it in the comments, and if you found this helpful, give it a like or share it with someone who's just starting out. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye!